Hey everybody, Ryan, Movies with Ryan, back with another video. Got a package in the mail. As you see by the thumbnail, it's from themovieroom.com, all one word. This is my first package I've ever received from the Movie Room. Now, it is my second order though. Back in September, I pre-ordered a boutique steelbook set. It was supposed to come out in December and got pushed back to January. Now it's been pushed back to Q1, according to their page. So I don't know when I'm going to get this. So it's already been 5 months since I pre-ordered this thing. Still haven't got it. But I got that box to pick up, or box to open. But I also got a couple pickups I've made in the last week or so. I've shown them on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram at Movies with Ryan, you've seen them. But 2 orders from Amazon, and then I also have a Barnes & Noble pickup. We'll do the Amazon stuff out of the way first. I made an order, had 3 CDs in it and 2 movies. 2 movies, Baby Assassins 2, Baby Assassins 3. You're like, well, that's kind of weird. You got 2 and 3 first? I don't own Baby Assassins. I had to pick them up. I've heard these are just kind of a fun time. I seen them on Terracotta Distribution's website before. I thought about picking them up, and I didn't. 1 went out of print, and then I think 2 and 3 are kind of hard to find. Found them on Amazon for a fairly good price. 3-5 days went by, something like that. I actually made a post on Instagram about if anybody has the first Baby Assassins on Blu-ray and wants to get rid of it, or if they have an extra copy, hit me up. I'll buy it from you. I'll pay for shipping and all that stuff. And no sooner did I do that, I got a notification from Amazon that Baby Assassins was back in stock on their website. I'm like, that's weird. Pulled the post down, went on Amazon, kind of looked around. There was another title I needed from Radiance. There was an upgrade I'd been wanting. I hadn't pulled the trigger on yet. It was also on sale. So I picked up 3 movies shortly after those came in. Of course, aforementioned Baby Assassins. I can't wait to watch this series. I heard it's just a fun time, but it's basically about 2 high school kids that basically become assassins, and they're being stalked. People are trying to kill them. They've got to become killers, whatnot. But yeah, this was out of print. On Amazon, the only thing you could find was the German copy, and it did not have English subs on it. So I set up a notification on there. If this ever came back in stock, please notify me. And literally, I think it knew. As soon as I made that post, it was like, oh, we can tell this guy that back in stock. So I picked that up. The upgrade. The 4K from Shout Select of The Place Beyond the Pines. I've seen this movie once. I seen it when it first came out. It is a fantastic movie. I've heard good things about the transfer. I want to watch it again, and I had to upgrade to the 4K. This thing was only $17, $18, normally like $25, $35 from Shout. Couldn't pass that up on Amazon. And finally, out of this order, a Radiance title. I've been picking up all the Radiance titles lately for cheap. You've seen my Hamilton book haul from last week. Had a couple titles in there from there for cheap. This was on Amazon for $16.95. It is the Tale of Oia's Ghost, another Asian title from Radiance. Can't wait to check it out. Radiance is filling out pretty good there. Then I did have a Barnes & Noble pickup. They're running a Kino Lorber / Radiance 50% off sale. Good time to buy. You can get a lot of these titles for cheap. I did pick up a CD also while I was there. Pussifer's new CD came out. I had to pick it up. 2 titles. I picked up one from Radiance, one from Kino Lorber. The Radiance title is The Beast to Die. Know nothing about this. I just know he's a hitman. Something like that. I'm not sure if this woman on the front has anything to do with the storyline, but, I had to pick it up. It's Radiance. Filling out those Asian titles. And finally, from Kino Lorber, from this sale. Ooh. I have to fix that. The paper has fallen down. I own this movie on Blu-ray from Kino Lorber. I love this director. I've watched this movie a couple times, and it is a Weird movie. But once I say this director's name, you're gonna be like, oh, well, that explains that all of his movies are weird. Yorgos Lanthimos. They recently came out with the 4K of Dogtooth. This is a good movie. It is just kind of weird niche. Basically, this mother and father had these 3 daughters, if I remember correctly, or maybe it was it's a daughter and a son. Either way, they basically make them live within their own little compound and teach them their ways of the world and stuff like that. It's just a weird, twisted take on like perverse reality, if that makes sense. But if you've never seen Dogtooth, I highly recommend checking it out. It is, oh, what language is it? Yeah, I don't remember. It is in a foreign language with English subtitles. It's easy to follow though, but it's Yorgos. It's crazy. Dogtooth. Check it out. That's not what you're all here for. I'm done. Love 6 minutes worth of long windbaggedness. Like I said, I've got my first package, but my second order from the movie room. So we're going to take a look at this. Now, I've seen people unbox these things. Pokey Pete joins us again. Steve is still on vacation. I've seen people unbox these. It looks like they take real good care of their packaging, which when you're buying stuff like this is an A+. So they got that going for them. Also, this stuff was, one of these titles was pre-ordered. The other one I believe they had in stock as soon. Actually, I don't even think this pre-order, at the time of me unboxing this, cool little filler, at the time of me unboxing this, I do not believe the pre-order is actually available yet. I don't think it actually comes out until next Tuesday. I'm filming this on a Saturday, which that Tuesday would be yesterday when you watch this video. So they even got the pre-order out quicker than it was due. So yeah, cool. Got my bill in there, just like Orbit DVD. They've got this weird papery stuff. And they even bubble wrapped it. That is pretty cool. How do I get into it though? Bubble wrap to tear it, Ryan. Oh, they're little bags. That's cool. They use a lot for their shipping. There's even a little the movie room sticker. That's cool. Stick that up there with the rest of my stickers. So I got 2 titles. One is from Imprint, and the other one, lo and behold, is from Radiance. Get this thing undone. I really do like this wrapping. It's better than Peanuts, that is for sure. Even though I do probably prefer all just bubble wrap in a box. Yeah, got that from Radiance. That is nice. Okay, first thing from Imprint, my first title. Limited edition slip. I don't think this had a collector's edition. Actually, this is Imprint. This is not Umbrellas. No, it would not. Never mind. But from Imprint, this only ever had an American DVD. I did buy the German Blu-ray of this, and I did not watch it. But as soon as I seen this, I had to buy it because I've heard this is one of Ryan Gosling's best performances, and I wanted to upgrade from the German Blu-ray to this fancier boutique title. What am I saying? You know, gotta love it. But yeah, from Ryan Gosling, we've got Half Nelson, Sharika Epps, and Anthony Mackie. So you know who Anthony Mackie is, the man that lost Eminem in the battle. But Half Nelson, he is basically a teacher, and he's an alcoholic, if I remember correctly, and this deals with that. It's supposed to be a really moving movie. I have to watch it, you know. Had to pick it up. Boutique title, limited edition slip. You know, it's got the little Emray case on the inside. Cool little slip. Can't pass that up. But my major thing I was ordering from the movie room, they had this pre-ordered just a little bit cheaper than my other normal spots that I buy from. This is from Radiance, and this is the Tokyo Godfather, the Japanese Godfather trilogy. I don't know much about it. I just know that it has, let's see, 77 through 78, 132, 141, and 131 minutes. So I don't know if it's like our American Godfather or if this is something a little bit different, but I've heard when this thing was announced, I heard really, really good things about it. So happy to have it on Blu-ray finally, and people were going nuts on it. Actually, is this Blu-ray or is this 4K? No, it is just Blu-ray. That's the other thing I like about Radiance too. They are starting to put out 4K stuff. But yeah, I can't really read what it says. That is one thing I do dislike about Radiance. This is probably my only complaint about Radiance, is when they put the synopsis here, the printing they use is very close to usually the label color, and it's hard to read it. Plus, it's really small. Plus, I don't have my readers on. But yeah, Tokyo, the Japanese Godfather trilogy. That's going to do it. I was trying to make this video short, and I got long-winded on it. But yeah, so that's everything I've picked up in the last couple of weeks that was not on camera, plus my order from the movie room for the first time. Little elevator going up. I will say, I'm impressed with my first order that I've received from the movie room. Hopefully, I can buy more stuff from them in the future. They seem like a good company. Everybody I've seen that's bought from them have been really happy with it. So that's another website I would say purchase from, themovieroom.com. Until I see you again, Ryan, Movies with Ryan. Have a fantastic night.